All right, so I want you to watch this video, and in the template I gave you, copy the following notes into your notebook. Everything I have, you should have. So our objective for today is to find the constant of proportionality and how it relates to unit rate. Constant proportionality is the constant value of the ratio of two proportional quantities x and y. K is the symbol for constant of proportionality, and the following formulas are how you find constant of proportionality. So you can do y equals k times x, or k equals y divided by x. Those are the formulas to find the constant of proportionality. I know there's a lot of big words in there and it sounds hard. It's really not. In fact, you've already basically learned this before. All right, so let's move on. So the constant of proportionality is the same as unit rate, but without the units. So we're just finding unit rate, except we're not going to have any units on there. So for example, a car travels 40 miles in 2 hours. What is the constant of proportionality? So in this table, I want to go ahead and fill it out. So because we're talking about 2 hours, we're going to go to the second box. Oops, sorry about that. So in the second box, we're going to do 40 miles and 2 hours. So in 40 miles, we're going to drive 2 hours and 40 miles. So that means in 1 hour, how much should we drive? 20. In 3 hours, we should drive 60. In 4 hours, we should drive 80. And in 5 hours, we should drive 100. So if we wanted to find the unit rate, that would be right here. And the unit rate would say we're going 20 miles per hour. So every 1 hour, we're going to drive 20 miles. Now, if we want to find the constant of proportionality, we want that same answer, but without the words. So the constant of proportionality is just the unit rate. So it's just this without the words. So the constant of proportionality, or K, is just, I'm sorry, that should be 20. That should be 20. That's my fault. That should be 20. So every hour, we're going 20 miles. So the constant of proportionality is 20. All right, so let's find the constant proportionality for the following. If a car travels 100 miles in 2 hours, go ahead and take a minute and let's figure out this table. We know that in 2 hours, we're going to go 100 miles. So that means in 1 hour, we're going to go how many? So in 1 hour, we're going to go 50 miles. So the constant of proportionality is 50. The unit rate is 50 miles in 1 hour. The constant of proportionality is just a 50. Remember, constant of proportionality is the same as unit rate, just without the units. So let's do another one here. Let's try something that's a little bit harder. What is the constant of proportionality in the table? So I gave you this table that's already filled out. We want to find the constant of proportionality. So to do that, we have to figure out what the unit rate is, or if there's a constant rate throughout the table. And to do that, we're going to use this formula right here, where K is the constant of proportionality, Y is our total weight, and X is our apple. So this is where we'll need our calculator. So let's go down here. We want to put in K equals, because this is our constant of proportionality, and we're going to look at our first section. Remember, the formula is K equals Y divided by X. So we don't know what K is, but we know what Y is. Y is 0.7, and X is 2. So we're going to do 0.7 divided by 2. So we're going to get our calculator. Let me move it where you can see it. And we're going to do 0.7. Oops, sorry. 0.7 divided by 2. So our rate is 0.35. So for this one, our rate is 0.35. Now let's try the next one. Let's go to the 3 now. We need to see if it's the same throughout the whole table. If it's constant throughout the whole table, then that will give us our constant proportionality. So we're going to put for K, we're going to do 1.05, which is right here, and we're going to divide it by our X, which is 3. So in our calculator, we're going to do 1.05 divided by 3, and we also get 0.35. Now let's do it to the next one. We're going to do 1.4 divided by 4. So we're going to do 1.4 divided by 4. We also get 0.35. So if we do our last one here, we're going to do 2.8 divided by 8. So let's do 2.8 divided by 8, and we get 0.35. So in this problem, because they're all the same, because there's a constant rate throughout the whole thing, the K stands for constant proportionality. K is 0.35. My constant of proportionality is 0.35. Okay, so I want you to hit pause. I want you to try to figure out the constant of proportionality in this table, where total price is going to be Y, chips is going to be X. So remember, the formula you're going to use is K for constant proportionality equals Y divided by X. So go ahead and hit pause and figure out if you can find it. When you're done, hit play and we'll check your answer. All right, so if you filled that table out, you should have gotten something that starts to look like this, where when you did 2.15 divided by 2, you got 1.075. When you did 3.15 divided by 3, you got 1.05. When you did 4.15 divided by 6, you got 0.69. If you notice, we're not getting the same number anymore. So, do we have a constant of proportionality? Is this table in proportion? The answer is no, it's not. Because these numbers don't increase by the same amount, this one increases, the constant proportionality is 1.075. This one is 1.05. This one is 0.69. So because they don't increase or decrease by the same amount, it's not proportional. So there is no constant of proportionality. Okay, so I know that was a lot to kind of take in, but remember, constant of proportionality is just unit rate without the units. And we'll work on this more and more to get you a better understanding. But you're really just dividing to find the constant of proportionality.